Check. Back for another episode of Elephant in the Room. Your boy Ceesix.
Your boy Dizzle's in the building. Wagwan, my people, them. See?
Sorry.
I was dead.
That was super dead. But you got to do it, innit? I'm a dad jokes. And
see, people, you both be thinking, wow, them on their tramps. No. Beating you up.
Because we're in the same clothes. Yeah, we just finished the last episode.
We just finished the last episode,
yeah.
And now we have to do a next one for you, look, because of Ceesix. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's painful because I've got things to do right now. I've got 3 girls waiting for me. I'm not joking.
You're not joking because I saw you on the phone to them.
Can I say something to you? Don't do that because you'll put me in trouble.
No, I'm only joking. It wasn't 3. It was 4. All right. Today we're gonna do dilemmas only.
Yeah, today's the dilemma day.
Yeah, dilemma day with your favorite agony uncles, Ceesix and Dizzle. All right, let's go with the first one. Hi, Ceesix and Dizzle. In the past, I was known as a bit of a wild girl. Ooh. I met my partner and settled down and got married. What do you mean by
wild girl? Just get her. Go on, start the things, girl. Don't go on like you want to sugarcoat up the door.
My mother-in-law, when she heard about my past, did not give me a chance. She hates me.
Yeah, she know dirty girl. She see them.
I just have had a baby, and my mother-in-law said the baby was not my husband's.
Jacket.
Because it did not look like him.
Jacket.
My husband brushed it off. So my mum-in-law got a swab from the baby, and my father-in-law, and done a DNA without us knowing. The father-in-law. That means it's the mum's husband. Okay. It came back, the baby was not related.
Rotted.
My mother-in-law could not wait to throw it in my face, calling me names, all the names under the sun.
Yes.
So my husband went mad and walked out. I know the baby is my husband as I've not slept with anyone else. I went to the father-in-law and asked him to do a DNA with my husband. He done it in secret, and it turns out that the man he thought was his dad for 32 years is not. His wife, my mother-in-law, is the cheat. So as far as my father-in-law and I are in shock, not sure what to do. I defo don't want to tell my husband. I defo want to tell my husband, but my father-in-law does not want to confront his wife if they've been married for 35 years. So, just to put it in a nutshell.
Yes.
This girl used to be a sketel.
Yes.
A sketel. Boom. Yeah.
Sketel. Boom.
Yeah. She used to be a Shelly. Yeah. No, sorry. No.
So yeah,
she's a married woman now. Yeah. But yeah, she's a bit of a wild girl in the past. Anyway, the husband's mum found out about her past and started to just trace her down. Yeah, I mean, I like her, a dirty girl. I don't want a dirty girl around my husband. I mean, my son. Anyway, so what she did a DNA with the baby and her husband as the man's father, to see if there's any relation. And they said there's 0 relation. I don't know why she just didn't do it on herself. Yeah, or just swab her son in secret, or take some hair. I don't know, but anyway. And it's all come back that so then the DNA came back and said there's no relation between.
So what you do? Because you're talking mental.
So she's saying that the mother-in-law doesn't trust the girl. She thinks the girl's a slag. So she took a swab of the baby.
Yes.
And a swab of her husband, which is the baby father's dad.
Yeah.
And then it's come back that the baby and the granddad, is not related.
Yes. So
the mother-in-law instantly said, "You see, it's not my son's baby. You're a dirty sketel."
Yes.
The girl saying, "This ain't right. I've not slept with no one else.
Yes.
This is definitely your son's baby."
Yeah.
So she took a swab for her son, her boyfriend, and the father. And it turns out that the father is not, the woman's husband is not the dad of the son.
Okay.
So the sketel is really the mum.
Yeah,
the jacket is the mum's given the jacket. Not
but unwillingly, unknowingly. She
was confident. That's why she swapped the baby.
No, the husband. But she doesn't realize that The man that she took a couple of weeks ago, because she must have had a fling, so she's not thinking.
No, not a couple of weeks ago.
No, I'm talking about the son.
Before, yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You get me? Because she probably did. Clearly, she didn't know. So it could have been like an ex, quick fling, and then you understand. We don't know how the story go.
Yeah. This is. You
understand? Because she was confident.
Yeah, but she knew.
She's confident.
She was confident, but she had a slight.
She never had no slight chance. If you had a slight inkling, you don't go and do no DNA.
But let me tell you why.
Remember, if you haven't remember, then you just hit the nail on the head. If women have a slight inkling or anything, they're gonna test, because that's how I got tested. You get me? Because once I tested, that's why I got swabbed in my sleep, because from the girl, because we both knew, like, and she wanted the confirmation, because she's thinking.
Did she think the baby's yours or not yours?
When it came out, the doubts was there, and then she knew in her head. She knew in her head that she'd been sleeping around.
So let me just.
So she wants. So I'm
So you were given a jacket for a moment.
Yeah.
And what the Ross? You just tried to just drop this confession without.
Do you know the jacket's in my name?
The baby still got your surname and everything. You signed the birth certificate, everything. I'm getting letters now from is an adult now, but you run where the youth was this. The police come looking for. So you got your surname and everything.
Oh, still now.
So wait, you couldn't do nothing. So wait, hold on.
I'm down as like next of kin for this youth right now.
So wait, whoa! How old was this baby when you found out it's not yours?
Months old.
And you haven't. You didn't.
But I had a bond, so you know them weak man, like for a bit.
So wait, okay.
I thought it was mine that gave it the whole full name.
All right, and I respect that. So you thought the baby was yours, fine.
Came out and then even my mum was.
Okay, so
mums know.
Hold on.
Mums know their grandpick.
Slow down.
Why are you trying to make me confess my shit on here for?
Brother, whoa! I'm just trying to work out what's going on. Slow down. So, a woman had a baby. She said it was yours.
Yes.
A few months, you gave the baby a name. You signed birth certificate.
I got caught and everything. I went.
But
I done the whole baby father.
What you're supposed to do as a father. Then you found out it wasn't yours. How long after did you continue building your bond with this child?
You done this walk away.
No, I'm asking. I'm not dissing you in any way. I'm just asking.
Like a few years.
So you just kept in contact for a few years, and then it just fizzled out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Did you ever contribute?
Never. Not after 5.
So okay, but you saw the baby, but you didn't contribute or anything.
No. Towards the end, I didn't.
So why didn't you want your name to be taken off the birth certificate and stuff?
Because no, that was agreement that she was going to do that and all that. So when I was young, so I didn't like. I'm not gonna, not young, but you know, like on the roads.
Yeah. So you wasn't thinking.
Let's go to the court. Yeah.
Wow. You learn something new every day, but that's crazy. In this instance, why I think that the woman knew something, because she's deflecting. The fact that she's got so much hate towards the daughter for being a certain type of way, it's probably because she hates herself for being a type of way.
So why are you going there?
It's psychological.
It's not. It's not.
You gotta think psychologically.
It's not. It's just
people usually deflect. You know.
It's not deflect. Listen.
You know, like a cheater. Doesn't trust their partner. Like a true cheater, because you know what you're doing. So deep down, you think that what you're doing is gonna happen to you. So you start acting up. So there's telltale signs. The psychology. I'm telling you. I studied this stuff.
So when a girl's acting like she's just Bammy and Rere, it's because she's probably keeping up with.
Probably the likelihood is there's something there. When people act out what they is happening for them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but some women put that under a guise. Oh, it's what I've been through, and I don't trust you guys no more.
But that is possible. But in the likelihood of events, there's something happening, and it's coming out in your behavior, and they call it deflection. So if every minute like something happens, like say like I left some money about, and I'm like, oh, where's my? I left £5. Where is it? Hold on. I'm not accusing anyone. You know, I'm just tapping my pocket. Hey, what? Hey, me? I didn't thief your money, bro. Yeah, but it's because you're a thief.
Yeah,
you're reacting like that because you're a thief. I didn't mention you. I just said, yo, where's my £5? Hey, whoa, hey, listen.
But some people could be just like that naturally.
It could be, and that's why I said
I have anxiety.
It's never gonna be.
Because I have anxiety. If I'm at your house and you can't find something, I've got anxiety. I don't want to leave till you find it.
Yeah,
because everybody's a victim. No matter.
Yes, the fact that you don't want to leave until I find it, it helps knowing. But if you just got all defensive and you think it's me and just walked out,
yeah, that's bait.
Then no, but I'm not saying that you stole that particular thing. But what that does do is it shows that you're actually a thief.
How?
And you just need to get, because your PTSD triggered it. You just got to get straight out of it. When it comes to finding things, I don't know the full side.
My thing is,
but there's definitely,
I generally not leaving until you find that,
and that's respectable. But there's a thing called deflection, and most people deflect what they're doing onto other people. So this mum is so onto the daughter-in-law. It's probably because of what she's done in the past, and now it's proven because the mum cheated on the dad and gave him jacket for 32 years. The boy is 32. Yeah, the husband's 32 and they've been married 35 years. So 3 years into your marriage, you gave your husband bun and then gave him a jacket.
Wow.
She's a horrible woman. And now you're badding up your...
How you know she's been married for 35 years?
Because it says here, the husband doesn't even want to tell... The husband don't want that. He doesn't want to damage it because they've been married for 35 years.
So the husband knows that he's got a jacket?
Just now.
So he just now knows, but he wants, and he doesn't want to say nothing. That's why he got the fucking jacket.
Because he's a chief.
He's a chief. Yeah, you idiot. That's why she gave him a jacket.
No, but why would you want to know after 35 years? Why would you do that to yourself? Let's just say they've been married 35 years.
No,
hold on. Let's just be sensible. They've been married 35 years. Let's say they got married. Let's give them a good age. 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? They got married at 25. They've been together. Now they're 60.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I want my whole world to be crumbled at 60? I'm 60. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Because what we could do, there's two options in it. We crash out and we go our separate ways. And I struggle to live on my own because I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but let's just looking at a worst case scenario. I struggle to now rebuild my new life on my own.
So you sound like them girl.
No, I'm being...
You sound like them girl that stayed in the relationship.
Why you got this Edith ringtone?
That's my ringtone.
It's Edith ring. It's your phone.
Can I say something? Do you know what that tune is? That's my tune.
Okay, I just heard.
That's my tune.
But it's locked now.
And that tune that I made, the guys messaged me last week, asked me to own the publish it and produce it. No?
Yeah, drop your tune, man.
I couldn't believe it.
Drop your tune.
It's a proper house garage tune.
Yeah, drop your tune.
They asked me, I'm thinking, are you right? Then they said they're gonna remaster and then talk percentages. I said,
yeah,
percentages.
listen, mate. Yeah, you want to be on the PRS, man. But anyway, listen. What I'm saying is, think about this. Yeah, you're 60. You're 60 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you find out that your wife of 35 years gave you bun 32 years ago. You crash out. It could all go left, and you got to rebuild your life at 60. Or you just leave it and just live out the rest of your days in your comfortable surroundings. Say you're comfortable. Say you got 2 years to retire or a year to retire. You've done well. You know what I'm saying? Why crash and let it all go? If you got to weigh up your options for yourself. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's be a pum-pum then.
I don't think it's a pum-pum. I think it's about being sensible.
It's be a pum-pum because remember what you said. It makes a bit of sense, but it can't go so. Do you know what I mean? And let me explain why it can't go so. Because now, I've got a real dad out there.
Yeah, but he's not thinking about that. He's thinking about his life. He's being selfish.
There you go.
Of course, but
so I can't be with him. I can't be with a guy. I can't be siding with a pussy or that selfish. No, at the end of the day, now because you don't want to leave your house, this guy now, he's not gonna know his real dad because you're here. You're a plumber.
But I raised him.
Say you're a plumber. Say you're a plumber. His dad could be at the Richard Branson of Levi Roots. You understand?
But he raised him well.
He didn't, because you're a plumber.
He raised him well.
You're a plumber, bro.
He's a married man doing well.
No, you
picked up a slag. Because you picked up a slag
because of you. If my dad I would have been in high class places. Yeah, so I need now to find out who my dad is. Yeah, but my real dad.
His dad done business about you.
But his dad does business because his dad didn't know the woman's a wicked bitch.
So the mum's wicked.
The mum's wicked. That's why the karma's come back to sing her.
So I'm all right. Sorry. Let me ask you. This is a serious question. Yeah. Do you not feel that there's a time in your life when you need to be selfish and think about you?
Yeah, I'm doing that now as an adult.
So
Have
if
me
you
time.
found
But you don't destroy lives.
no, but I'm saying
I'm not destroying life.
Your life is the life that is actually destroyed more than anyone else's. You know.
Yeah, so but I'm not going to destroy more. That means that
no one else is like no one else is out. So I think personally.
So the mum gets a free pass for her skettleness and do that. She gets a free pass.
No, listen. I'm saying 32 years down the line, you find out that your son is not your son. The three parties involved are you, your wife, and your son. I think that the biggest victim is you as the dad. You're the biggest victim.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So now I'm the victim. Everybody else is going to be the victim.
So
now.
I'm saying this. If you decide to just keep your mouth shut and just keep living out your days so you don't have to lose everything, including the home that you've made and all the money you've made, and you're now 60 odd, yeah, and you don't want to be lonely for the rest of your life. So you're like, you know what, I'm just going to hold it. I love my grandkids. I love my son. We are where we are. And you decide to hold it. I think I wouldn't do it personally. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm crashing. Everything's fucked. I'm not killing. I'm dealing with everything. But I can understand why somebody would be selfish in that moment.
I can't understand.
You're going to be the biggest victim.
You are a victim already, pum face. Accept it. You're trying to, what they say, deny the inevitability or whatever they say.
Denying the inevitable. I understand.
Yes.
But what about, like, you could just ride it out for another 10 years.
Right what?
Now you got to get
Is
divorced.
that bike?
Right now you got to get divorced. You got to split your money. You got to do this. You're going to lose out.
I'm not just split this money.
The grandkids down the next minute. The grandkids.
What? They're not grandkids. They're not yours. About losing grandkids. Well, you're right.
But you're losing everything.
They was never yours.
Yeah, but you're the biggest loser.
You was losing from.
So why would
that you came out and you said that's my son? You lost.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Life ain't fair. Uncle Tyler Perry rub a man's knee and he's gonna pay 206. Yeah, he worried about my man with jacket. A man's rubbed a man's knee. Hey, yeah, he's got to pay 260 million.
All right, hold on. Let me just say something. You see the jacket thing, yeah?
Yeah. Why are you going back to the jacket?
No, it's rife, you know. It's rife. It's rife.
I got mine through text message as well, you know.
Hold on.
But you know, as a man, you do get me. And then
you found out that your son went yours through a text.
Yeah, she's wicked.
That's bad.
See, and she's got her karma now.
Why you say that? You still hers?
No, she's a crackhead.
No way. Yeah, she got it back.
Full knit. Full gone nitty. Gone. You got a pound.
When she was doing you dirty, that's mad.
Come on.
Yo.
I'm Julius Pitney. Don't play with me. People that play with me, they don't. It doesn't end well for them. It does not end well for them. Remember I told you, do you run away with social services and court? Bad thing.
Wow.
Yeah. She didn't have no use.
That's sad. No, that's sad. That poor baby, man.
No, but
because of the age of that child, yeah, you weren't the biggest loser. The son was.
Yeah.
Because he then grew up
fatherless.
And fatherless. So
and he turned to the streets for you get me?
At 32, you're the biggest loser because you've invested all of that 32 years into the boy.
And that's what I was thinking.
It changes
I didn't want to sound like a pussy, but my calculation, who I am now, say I want my money back. That's about $500,000 I've spent.
You want it all back?
$500,000. I want $500,000.
Would you sue her?
For $500,000, yeah.
So wait.
Remember, it takes about 108 with the 18. You spend at least 200 racks on your child.
So let's say this. So let's say this. You
32. That's a lot of racks.
Say you could sue her, but that means you have to cut off everything ever to do with that child.
I've done that already.
You're locking him off.
Yes, because I'm mine.
He's 32.
And I don't. That's 32 years of reminding me of that idiot.
Say you're a carpenter, yeah, and you got a business, yeah.
Everything's up in the air, so you can name anything. We could live together. It's not happening.
Locking it all up. But say like you really like him, No, like you got family, yeah. So you got your son, but some people probably got kids that they're just my youth.
Crackheads really like heroin.
No,
and crack. What does that mean? No, what does it mean?
But it's not his fault. Why are you locking him
It's
off?
not his fault why they like the crack.
No, but why are you locking off?
Why are you not selling them crack? What are we doing there?
What are we doing here?
That's what I'm saying.
It's got nothing. You're just locking
Things can get locked off. This is my point.
You're bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel disappointed in you.
See,
the baby was 2 months old and you couldn't leave. Oh,
it's a baby.
I got a baby.
No, it was more than 2 months.
32. Yeah, fuck off. He's got grandkids.
I stopped liking him from he was 18.
No, you like him. As I said, you're a carpenter.
Yeah.
You've taught him everything. Now you're a master carpenter. You know.
I'm gonna mash up his hands.
You're Dizzle.
I'm gonna mash up his hands.
Why?
He's not my son. You made me waste. My real son could have been out there.
You don't have a real son.
That's what I'm saying because I thought you was my real son.
So is that why you stopped? You're blanks, man.
Obviously, because not even in that. Because you should have covered. No,
32's got one son and it's not yours. You're a blanks, man. So be happy. Take the youth.
No, the youth should know his real dad. Because obviously, I'm a blanks man. This youth.
What about if you found out that the dad was the crackhead that was with the cracker? You know every crackhead. Not every crackhead have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So the boyfriend to your crackhead jacket giver is his dad.
Nitty.
But you found out first. Yeah, before him, you found out. So when you found out, you kept it to yourself. You done a little digging. You found out who the dad was.
Oh wait, so you found that. So basically, what you're saying, you found out that your dad's was a nitty with no teeth, or keep this.
No, I'm saying
carpenter.
I'm saying you just said that you need to get a right to know his own dad.
Yeah. So it goes.
Whilst you were working out what to do, you done a little digging. You found out who his dad was. The dad is the local nitty, proper like.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger. I was like, get my cheeseburger. That guy.
Yeah.
Now you know this. You ain't got nothing to gain from knowing the truth.
Now I know.
You got a lot to lose.
Could I say something to you?
You just hold it.
Now I know. I'm definitely losing because you're gonna realize
how good I am.
Yes.
So you're gonna run him.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Yeah.
As soon as
and then you can see your mum. Mum's like, yeah.
As soon as he meets his dad asking for £1.
Yeah. And a cheeseburger. Pound on the cheeseburger. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, go back to that dilemma. I think I think that the girlfriend, the wife, don't worry about it. Let them deal with that.
Hell no.
No, stop.
No.
She gotta let them deal with that.
Yeah, but I'm out in her. See that girl, the way that mum.
No, but
she's an idiot.
Why would you out her? She got care about her husband.
Imagine you as a man, yeah, and the dad was just onto you, and them time there, he's a skettle.
Yeah. He's him. Yeah, he's projected
I'm
on me.
onto you. I'm onto you, and then you find out that you was.
But I'm not gonna ruin my wife's life just to get back at her dad.
That's the way it goes.
You've got no.
You got to crack a few eggs to make a what? Omelette. Can't make an omelette with cracking eggs. You're right.
What does that mean?
I know that's what some you first said. Because you have to crack the eggs to make. Yeah.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It means you got to crack the eggs to make the fucking omelette.
On that point, well done. All right, cool. So, lady, you got to crack an egg to make an omelette.
Yeah, everything's got to go up in the air. Remember,
crash out. Fuck.
As you said, back to this. She never started the war. She never fucking started the war. The mum took her far self, and you understand about I'm scared and this them area. And she started the beef. Oh, you want to go there with DNA test now? Okay.
Oh, it's all on you.
She opened up the can of worms.
Yeah, and it's all
Mummy opened up. So why are you trying to close it back for her? Mummy, you done this.
I understand.
Remember when
why
when the universe is against you and wants you to see karma, there's nothing you can do about it.
Why crash is going to affect your husband more?
But that's the way. That's the blood.
That's the egg.
That's the egg.
All right, I hear you.
That's the egg.
All right, let's move on. I hear you. Your husband's the egg, man. Crack it. Yo, people, listen, make sure you check out us on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/elephant in the room. Make sure you sign up. It's only £3 a month. You get to watch the full episode, all right? Because you can see we've just cut the episode short, innit? So if you want to watch the full episode, jump onto Patreon. You're also going to get some exclusive content over there. You're also going to be the first dips on anything that we're doing. You're going to be the first person or the first set of people that can get tickets and are going to have the opportunities. All right. So jump over to Patreon and make sure you follow us and you keep it elephant in the room. All right. So join us over on Patreon and peace.